develop our people and to train up our youth to being the best that they can be. Okay? So this program was designed specifically to support young people with improving their self-esteem. So I had the pleasure of spending 5 weeks this summer for 2 to 3 hours working on activities that would help empower them, help them reflect on who they are, why they believe what they believe, and how can they best represent themselves when they step outside. Represents themselves in how they look, how they speak, and how they act. Right? Is it all consistent with who they say that they are? And so over the 5 weeks, they've been planning a presentation to show you what they've learned and what they've reflected on. They were able to pick out outfits on their own without their parents' opinions, because we talked about characteristics of what a lady is and what a gentleman is. And they embodied or identified 2 traits that they felt they needed to embody to be a lady or a gentleman. Then we talked about, well, how does a lady look? Or how does a gentleman look? Then we talked about how do they sound? How do they behave? Then we did some conflict resolution, right? We experience conflict, and there should be a manner in which strategies that we should be able to approach it. And so we were able to talk about conflicts they had in summer camp, summer school, in which they had to decide if they're going to stay committed to their lady and gentleman traits they committed to, or if they were going to crash out. And we grappled and we had those conversations, and I tell you, I'm so impressed by the growth that they made. And so they're going to be doing 3 walks for you today. And they are committed to the competition, because this is a competition. I am proud to say that I am a model as well, and I am a part of Couture La Rouge modeling agency, and they have sponsored the Prince and Princess crowns, and they're going to win a 1-year Youth Elite model contract. Woo. Yes, yes. I'm trying, I'm working hard here. Right? And so they will have the opportunity, that young man and young lady that wins today, that the judges decide, right? The pressure. They'll get to walk with me in Gulf Coast Fashion Week in Mississippi this October. Wow. Yes! So they got a lot on the line. They're taking this serious. They're taking this seriously. Okay? And it's important for me to share that the cause, right? I am very passionate about domestic violence. I am a person that is a survivor from a domestic violence situation. I have seen many of my young people that I work with, what they have to grapple and go through as a result of being in a home where DV is present. I've gotten to know these young people, and it's unfortunate to say that DV is something that they have seen somewhere in their experience at some point from what they share with me. And although that makes me a little sad, what made me happy is knowing that Couture La Rouge takes DV as a cause that we support, and we empower men and women through philanthropy, through fashion. But it feels even better to know that Resilient Young Minds has been able to touch the kids that are impacted by that environment. Because my personal goal as the ultimate social worker is to break generational cycles of trauma. And if the children see something, they will repeat it. They don't always know that it's good, bad, or different. They're just doing what the people they admire in their life that they see and copy it. So the whole goal about today is just bringing them more options, empowering our young people, letting them see different role models, letting them see themselves in a different light. They deserve quality. They deserve people coming just for them, to celebrate them. I remember back in the day that used to be a thing. We used to go to shows just to celebrate children, and my goal is to bring that back. The children need it. They need our attention. They're calling for us, and this is just the beginning of what we can do. So if you can, just make as much noise as you can when you see them coming. If you see them stumbling, or over their words, or they look nervous, just make some noise. Empower them, okay? You will see how words of affirmation, how powerful it could be in the moment, how transformational it could be in the moment. And so we're going to practice that. As the village, I always say I'm bringing back the village. Let's pour into these young people, no matter what the outcome is today. They are successful because they made it to the end. They started a program, they finished it, and they're now here to present. Okay? All right, let's give them a round. Give them a round. All right. I would like to introduce you to our judges, because we have a judges panel. Our judges' job is really hard. They will be grading our debutantes when they come out on the following, on communication. Everybody say communication. Communication. And personality. Personality. What's the last one I said? Confidence. Yes. Okay, so that's what we're looking at. So if you see them coming down and you know that's your baby and you really want them to win, you could be like, confidence! Confidence! Personality! You know, say something. Say something. Say something. Get them out there. Yeah, you gotta help the baby out, because I can't even say who I want to win, but I'm not a parent, so I know that feeling already. You want your baby to win, so encourage them. Those are the things that judges are looking for. Judges, I trained them, okay? I've been an educator for 10 years. I've been a social worker for the last 5-7 years in the school system. I've been tough on them. I've been telling them everything that they need to know to be successful. You could rate them. If they did it, yes. If they didn't do it, don't give them any credit for it, okay? They gotta know eventually that after you're taught something, you're expected to now apply it. And we gotta apply it on our own, right? The training wheels came off. They had all of those scaffolded opportunities, judges. So don't let their cute little faces burn you down, okay? And their parents, they can't beat you up. They look scary, but they're not that scary, okay?